Hello, people. I have to make a video that's kind of important. Um, this is very important. All right. Um, three things actually. All right. So I'm gonna try to get that through this quickly. Um, first off, women. All right. Now there's this boy, this brother and sister. This brother really, really loved her sister, right? But her sister was all fucked up on drugs and dying, and she didn't love herself at all. She hated herself, but her brother checked on her a lot, like twice daily, drive to her house, check on her and stuff, and over and over again, just watching her just get worse and worse and worse, right? And he kept on telling her, I love you, I love you, I love you. You're great, you're beautiful, you're awesome, and stuff like that. And she just didn't love herself, just didn't have parents, didn't think she was worthy, didn't think nothing of herself. So, now, one thing about women now, all right, this is what I told him. Tell her the fucking truth, man. All right, tell her the fucking truth. Tell her what, even smack her. Tell her that she's a bitch. Tell her that, this is what you're doing to me. All right, because she might not love herself, but I tell you one thing about women, though, is that they need somebody to love. All right, they love. All right, they have this outward thing that's different than men. And she needs to feel, that. So anyway, so by doing so, if you let her fucking know the truth, that yeah, you love her, okay, but you're making her hate you, making him self hate her, and let her know that. Let her know, I fucking hate you. You're a bitch. Look what you're doing to me. Look what you're making me see you go through. And fuck you, bitch. You know, and yeah, this will bring a fucking realize, make her hit fucking rock, fucking bottom. Make her hit rock bottom before she hits rock bottom. That's what you gotta do sometimes with people, especially with, I know because I am who I am. And sometimes that's what it takes to make somebody to wake up, especially a woman, that doesn't love herself, because it'll make her want to love herself more. You see, she will, what she did, and I know, she destroyed everything in her room, after he left, she destroyed everything. She screamed to God, But once she got on her knees and destroyed everything around her and screamed and yelled and was pissed off at her brother, but then a moment of realization comes. After all that, after the screaming and yelling and falling and, falling all the way down. And that's when the moment of realization comes in, It's like, yeah, of course you love her. Hate stems from love. It does. You won't hate somebody unless you really love that fucking. All right. Otherwise, you wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes that's what it's got to be with that type of situation. You got to let them know the truth. Let them know how you feel. Let them know what they're doing to you. Because even if she don't love herself, she does want to love something. She does. I'm telling you, it's a woman thing. All right. It's like needing to have a puppy or something in your life, So somebody to take care of, because that's just the purpose of our nature. So if you do that, tell her the fucking truth, man. Tell her the truth. exactly the truth. Don't be a lie. Yeah, she's a piece of shit. Yeah, she's a fucking waste of fucking breath. Yeah, you know, tell her that. Tell her the fucking truth, man. All right? And that will make her fucking hit rock bottom before she hits rock bottom, before that death comes to her door. So, anyway, and yeah, they'll yell, they'll scream, they'll destroy things, they'll tear things up, they'll, do shit. But they'll scream, they'll let it out. And once it all gets out, that moment of realization comes. That's when God steps in at that moment, and that realization does happen once you hit rock bottom. Sometimes people just need to do that, and sometimes you gotta force that hand upon somebody before it fucking gets bad. So, but then you got these other women, right? And they do love themselves. They're great, but their ego is up here, you know what I'm saying? And they don't know that they're spreading their butter too thin by fucking needing to control this, needing to control that, needing to control. And that's actually what my big problem is. So, or was, actually, I'm learning. But need to let go of that control, all right? Because really, if you are stepping into that dominant position of that throne and guiding all these things, guiding, delegating, controlling, all right? You can't, all right? These are other people's lives, all right? And if you want to be a reflection in a lighthouse, man, you got to actually kind of be healthy with yourself, be one with yourself, because there are forces against you, and there are people against you, and all they want is your light, all right? They want what's yours, and it is the queen's position to actually give it to them, but you can't give it to them if you ain't got nothing to give, all right? If you're spread it too thin, if you're too much scattered everywhere, it's like, you'll have to go way the fuck over there to pick up this piece, and way the fuck over there to pick up this piece in order to give it to them, and you can't do that shit, It's like, hey, I need this back so I can give it to this person. I need this back. It's like, you can't do that shit, all right? So, you have to dominate yourself first, man, all right? You have to fucking, if you really, really love yourself, then love yourself then, and you don't have control. God has control, man. You have to let it go, let it to God. Let it go to God sometimes, man, because you need to, well, I shouldn't say, I can't tell people what to do, but as a person, as a queen, this is the science behind it, man. If you're wanting to be the reflection onto them, be the light for them, then you have to be the light for them, all right? You have to become this, wholeness. You can't be scattered. You can't have your butter spread so thin, and you can't be blocked by pain. You can't be blocked by your own shit. You gotta take care of your shit first, and then, it's like, when you become a superhero, obviously watch every superhero movie out there, it starts with a tragedy, all right? There's a tragedy that fucking happens, and, like, you discover this fucking thing, and you're like, what the F? And then, comes the choice to take on that position, or to just, go back to what the fuck you were doing. You have that choice. And that's what we're all facing right now, is that choice. Every single one of us. Even me. That is what's happening at this very moment. You have a choice to make. You want to be that superhero, or do you want to go back to doing whatever? Because we all went through that tragedy. We're all looking at this new thing this new gift that's upon us. You know, the Green Lantern, it's like, you know, and stuff like that. It's like, okay, you know, this is awesome, you know, but the responsibility that comes with it, it's like, well, you know, yes, you are worthy. This is why the God gift has been brought to you. This is why God has given you this gift, you know, and it's like the strangest thing happened to me yesterday. Weird. I don't even understand it myself. I think God was trying to teach me something. You know, I went to the laundromat and there was nobody there. And I was alone. Now, I've been alone 100,000 times. I walked out on the ice, you know, there's all fog around, there's nobody there. You know, I've walked in the middle of frozen tundra. I've been alone so many damn times, you know, it's like, it's not even funny, but I was feeling this fear. I don't know why. And I was like calculating, it's like, why am I scared? I don't know. You know, and sometimes God will do that, you know, just to have you, that's not a test or nothing, but it's like you're practicing is what you're doing. This is like what you're gonna have to face, you know, kind of showing you this is your, you know, your battle, you know, this is what you're using your weapon against, you know, and as part of that from me yesterday. And also something else I learned is something about ego, and I even wrote it on my hand. as like don't kick the cat. So that's what I wrote on my hand, because it's something I'm learning about ego. Is you know, you can't reflect upon others what you're feeling and your emotions, your water inside of you. The light travels upon this water, and you can't have it in turmoil and waves and in a storm when you're presenting stuff to people, because you're just gonna end up kicking the fucking cat, man. And you have to be still, you know. Sometimes it's like something I was learning, you know. It's like there is more to the story. There's more. You can't be in your own ego and think you know what's going on, because, you know, so it's really takes a lot of stuff when, like, discernment, like a friend was saying, you know, calculations of righteousness. What is right? You know, what is right? So righteousness is a major thing. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they are the children of the earth. The peacemakers are the children of the earth. The weak shall inhabit the earth. Yes, of course, the meek shall. Sorry. Shall inhabit the earth, but the peacemakers are the children of God, and also shall inherit the earth and stuff too. Now know that. So, us as peacemakers, we make peace. What is peace, you know? What is peace, really? Is peace the opposite of war? And stuff, you know? When you're making peace, you know, sometimes you gotta fight for that peace. But it is true. Anyway, in order to calm the storm, you know, you have to become one with the storm. You got to be vibrating with that storm, you know. And then once you be one with your weapon, be one with that storm, be one with that frequency, energy, vibration, and be one with it, just like you can with any magic. And then you can calm that fucking storm. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, now speaking of becoming one, doppelgangers, all right? And there are these things, and I don't want to spread fear. I don't want to spread fear, but I'm just going to spread the truth here, all right? These motherfuckers, I fucking hate them. I hate them so fucking much, all right? I hate them with a fucking passion. I see there's one that I've been watching particularly that has doppelganger in my daughter, and she will become this demon. And since it's an insane thing, and she gets like this, and she twists into this fucking moldy weird thing, man, and I don't know what she does, and she just does this poser thing with this grin on her face, and it's like, that motherfucker, you know. And I oh my god. Anyway, all right, this is how you know. You get a mirror, you put a mirror behind you, you put a mirror in front of you, and just nonchalantly be like, oh, I'm just gonna look myself pretty, I'm gonna take a shower, and I'm gonna put on some makeup, and I'm gonna take some photos of myself, and just do it with a mirror behind you, a mirror in front of you, and have this intent in your head. Keep it in your head, like that's just what you're doing. You're not being a nice spy for nothing. All right, just take photos, as many photos as you can, okay, of this mirrored image. All right, now if you see any change in any of these photos, all right, 1, 2, 3 mirrors back, all right, you gotta look for the difference, all right, because there will be a difference. Oh my god, I've seen some things that are just horrifying. All right, especially in my autistic daughter. But this is what the doppelganger is targeting. All right, because when I took these pictures, my daughter walked across, and I could see it 3 mirrors back. She was puking up blood, man. I had this photo, and I can't fucking find it anywhere, and I would show you if I could, but, you know, I'd be spreading fear and stuff like that, because it's such a horrifying fucking picture, you know? But they can come through the mirrors, all right? It's weird. And it's like, all right, there's this guy that does the Mandela Archives, I think it's called the Mandela Archives on YouTube, and he explains this doppelganger thing into a T, and how it's taking people away and replacing them, right? All right, you watch that motherfucker. All right, now he's doing this, he's putting it in a video as a story, just as a horror story, but he's really putting out information that's true. All right, even though it's just a story, you know. But oh my god, yeah. Anyway, mirrored creatures. Oh my god. Now, in order to stop them from coming through your mirror, you can like just get some like salt water, holy water, and draw like this in a spiral. All right, and then go straight down like a lollipop. All right, draw a lollipop on that fool. All right, and then close that portal. But also, if you see like people who can see will see their mirror go like water, kind of like that whole effect on the Matrix movie happens, you know. And you'll know that there's things coming through your mirror. You'll know that there's they can see you. All right, that's this remote viewing is what this called, and it's fucked up, man. And there are people that are really, really, really good at this, especially like people of the higher up and stuff like that. They're in that whole crazy occult voodoo, blah 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 blah. Blah. Anyway, Santa Maria, especially them motherfuckers. All right, and they can remote view through your mirrors and through this thing here that I'm speaking to you right now. Hi, I can see you. I know you're listening to me. I don't give a fuck. Because I got a higher fucking authority than you motherfuckers, and fuck you. Anyway, so anyway, like I really care, and I do not. I do not, because I have let it all go, and the sun and everything and all this matrix, and I know that it's mine, 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 mine. Fuck you. I want it back. It's mine. Mine. The sun loves me so much, and I love the sun so much, and I go and rolling around with the sun, man, and that pretty kitty is mine too. Fuck you. Oh. Anyway. So, I just want to, I hope this helps people, okay? Now, the defense around This doppelgangers, boy. All right. It's just awareness. It's awareness, man. All right. Once you see these people change, all right, and it takes the fucking Holy Ghost of light of the Holy Ghost, man. It's the only fucking way, man. You gotta purify these people before, all right, because sometimes they're gonna be gone. They'll be gone, they'll be dead, they'll be buried somewhere, they'll be dead, but they'll be alive. They'll be alive, too. And, oh my God. It is the most fucked up thing. It really is. And these, homeless sweeps, by the way. Homeless sweeps and the orphanage sweeps and all these kids that are disappearing and everything like that. It's, now, I talked to many police officers in many cities as I walked, many cities, because I walked all around this land. No, not that too long ago, actually. I was going to say many years ago, but it wasn't really that long ago. But I did for many years. All right. And the cops, they say that only, like, in Memphis, 23% of the people that go disappearing, because they do all these homeless sweeps, and I don't know what they do with them because they won't fucking tell me. But only 23% of the parents or loved ones actually call and report these people missing. All right? And the other 80% of their parents and loved ones, they don't give a fuck. They're just like, they're gone. I don't know. Whatever. Kind of like what happened to my sister. It was like, but my sister ended up being fine anyway. She just kind of ran away and came back and whatever the fuck. Because she was all act up. Anyway, but, yeah, so, and then, now, think about Colorado. All right, Denver, Colorado, only 16% of their homeless sweeps, homeless people who disappear, actually have parents call and asking where the fuck their loved ones are, you know? 16% versus Memphis, the deadliest fucking city in America, does 23%. But now in Denver, they do major homeless sweeps, major. And they're gone, you know? Because I do check on people a lot, you know? And I go in these circles, and a lot of people are still in the same fucking place that they are, even if they're homeless or not. They're still in the same fucking place. Still on the streets. Anyway. But there's some that just go missing. And the homeless know about this homeless sweep thing. They know very well about it. So, anyway, they know when to get the F. Okay. Now, it's very, very important to talk about the street smarts, alright? So, anyway, I've been too long on this video already. I'm probably gonna lose fucking memory on here soon on this stupid phone. But, I hope this helps some people out there. Really. Be careful. Alright, if you do come across one of them mirrored things, alright, of Abaddon, of the other side, of the dark side, alright, they're wanting out. They're looking for bridges to get out, alright. These things are not cool. They are of the most darkest and evilest, darkest, disgusting things you'd ever see in your life. They murder, they rape, they kill, they love it. They love that darkness. They feed off of that pain. They feed off of that horror. And oh my God, are they terrible. Anyway, but this is the spiritual battle. I just want to make you aware. Alright? Don't split. All you lighthouses out there, alright? Know that this is a war. Learn your weapon well. Learn yourself well. Because you are one powerful motherfucker that can say no. You say no to that fucking asshole voice in your head when it speaks, because I've been hearing something myself, and I'm like, you are not God. You are not the Son. You are deceiving me, you know? And it's just like a fucking voice, you know? And I don't even know where the fuck it came from. I asked God, I want to be able to hear more, you know, and he's given me this gift of learning how to use my ear voice shit, you know, which is interesting because my brain goes blah 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 blah, and I can't hear, so I'm learning how to zone so I can hear, and it's working very well. I'm practicing. So anyway, no, some people need to hit rock bottom. Some people do. But some people need to be lifted up to the glorify of themselves so that would make them see what they really are fucking doing. But just, all in all, tell them the fucking truth. Alright? Tell them the fucking truth. Not what you think they might want to know. Not what you think that they might want to hear. Because, yeah, but the truth will set them free. Alright? Now, I love you. Bye.